Sensational! Oh my, oh my! The pace of M.Smith. Amazing!
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome. You've joined us live on Sky Sports from the amazing Winter Gardens, Blackpool. And this is the Betfred World Match Play, brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands joining us live and the millions joining us around the world, it's time to meet the players. A World Match Play finalist, the winner of the Shanghai Darts Masters. Ladies and gentlemen, the former World Youth Champion and the winner of 12 PDT titles. Time to let loose the bully boy, M.Smith! And now, ladies and gentlemen, the former European champion, the winner of the UK Open, the former World Cup champion. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former champion of the world. Let's get this party started. Snake Boy, Peter.
Wright and M.Smith battling it out for place in the semi-final. They've both got all the way to the final before at the World Match Play, but neither have gone on to win it. It's Snakebite who leads the way in terms of the stats at this year's tournament. We saw at the top of the show, averaging almost 103. He's got more 180s across the first couple of rounds with 10. His finishing's been more clinical, and he's hit more Tom-Plus checkouts as well. Peter Wright does lead the head-to-head record too, especially on the TV stage. He's won 5 of their last 7 since the start of last year. We know M.Smith's form has dipped a little bit, wasn't in the Premier League this year, but he showed incredible fighting spirit to knock out one of the favourites here, the Grand Slam champion and Premier League runner-up in Jose de Sousa. He might need something special again here for our first quarter-final of the night. Let's head to our Commons box and join John Part and Nigel Pearson.
Thank you, Emma. Yes, what an atmosphere here in the Empress Ballroom, the Winter Gardens in Blackpool tonight. It is something special. Peter Wright, a man very much in form right now, has won 22 of his last 26 matches, and with 1 dart left, both players hit 50% of their doubles in the World Match Play to date. So it has all the makings of an absolute cracker here. Peter Wright, who has played M.Smith 7 times last year, 2020.
First leg, Peter to throw first. Game
won 7 of them. So Peter Wright dominated the head-to-head last year. 5-2 it was. Let's see what happens tonight. Good steady start for Peter. Top average in the tournament, of course, 103.21. And 20 of his 21 legs that he's won have been done with 17 darts or less. Hasn't been messing around.
Economical. Very much so, and I'd say that the his superiority over Michael Smith head-to-head. It goes back almost 3 years now. There was a nice patch for Michael before that, but it's really been a while since you could claim that he's felt comfortable playing against Peter Wright. I think a lot of that's out the window here, though. I think how he's played inside of this tournament, Michael Smith, he's going to have the confidence to beat anybody. You've got to have that faith that your A game is better than anyone else's. He looks to be like that.
Good, tidy start. Staying up the ball, Peter Wright here. Switching down.
96, Michael, you're 161.
Good, tidy setup. This is a real promising start. Treble 17 would have left the ball.
100.
This is a sign of things to come. We're in for an absolute belter here. Tops for snakebite. There's the target. First time of asking. No problem. No problem for Peter Wright. First opportunity he gets. And Michael Smith hits the first 180 in the match. It's actually only his 8th of the match play. Last year, Bully Boy hit 41 180s as he went out in the semi-finals. Only 8 so far. And we're in the quarters.
Well, he had none in the first round, so he had 7 last round. More like normal for him. Resumption of Smith-like activity. And a good start here in the 180 department. And a good start at first leg to leave double after 12 darts and just didn't get a chance. As Peter did the same and had to throw.
First to 16, we remind you, in the quarterfinals.
60.
Only if you're 2 legs clear, though, of course, such as the format of the World Match Play. And they have wasted no time in hitting top form, both of them. Really good start from both. Treble 19 would have left the ball.
59.
Well, this would be a handy little boost for Peter Wright, now to the second leg with a break of throw on the board. No, let 12 would leave the ball. Missed it completely, really annoyed at that.
He was a bit aggressive. Going for the treble 12.
41. Michael, you require 68.
12 leaves tops. For 1 apiece, and he's dipped below. And that could be costly now.
Peter, you require
it's early
40.
on. Can't afford to slip into a bad situation. That's a decent guide for Peter Wright. Big dart coming in.
He's on the second leg.
Nice smile of relief from Peter Wright. 2-0 up.
Third leg,
It's a great adjustment to third dart to get in there. To get that break of throw. First of the match. And it's a leg that Michael Smith easily could have won.
100.
Quite angry with himself, I'm sure, to let that go. Yes, and even one break of throw can be significant, of course, particularly when you consider that Peter Wright is averaging 105.3 in legs where he has the throw. If he carries that on tonight, Michael will be well and truly up against him. Well, 12 dart and 11 dart legs are good for breaking the throw against 105 even, because that's a 125 or better average inside a leg. So it sounds really ominous, Nigel, but it's actually okay. You can get past a guy like that, but you need those 12 or betters. Look at this for a response. There you go. How about that? 107 average for Wright now. Throughout 2021, he's averaging 97.8. All about the setup here now. Switching across to 18s, perhaps.
52.
A little bit of frustration crept in there. Now, Michael needs to hit a big number.
140. Video requires 126.
19's the target for Peter. He has to go for it. Treble will now leave the bowl. So it's bullseye for 3-0. Moved the wire. Shifted it left.
Michael is 139.
Goodness me. Well, this has got to go, Michael. That's the first dart. Real mess.
51.
For Michael Smith.
Peter
So the
25.
door is still very much open for Peter Wright. Double 8. Big moment for Peter Wright.
17.
Pulled it inside.
Michael, you require 88.
All but one of his 21 winning legs before tonight. 17 or fewer. Double 14. Double 5.
He's on the third leg. Michael Smith.
Brilliantly done. Michael Smith. And a break of throw immediately.
Fourth leg, Michael to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, I really like that, and that Michael knows exactly what happens on every miss on that shot. And right away knew he had double 5 and banged it straight in. When you have to hesitate and recalculate, your chances of hitting your target go down, in my mind. Especially if you're a rhythm type player like Michael.
100.
Michael averaging around a ton. And he's carrying on here. That's magnificent. Averaging 104 now. He's only had 2 ton-plus averages in his last 27 matches, Michael Smith.
60.
So far, so good, with a long way to go. Long way to go. Peter Wright will be annoyed because he left the door open and open and open. And Michael Smith pounced. Second 180, third 180 the match for Peter Wright. 13th of the tournament. Now tops. Michael Smith makes it look easy. 2 apiece.
Peter to throw first.
In 10 darts.
Game on.
Well, yeah, once he gets 1 double, I guess he's feeling good, and certainly that's 2 in a row now hit. Averaging 105, Michael is, and Peter right around 100. It's the kind of averages I think might go up. You know, we talk about they're going to go down over time, but they're going to go up before they go down.
High quality contest early on. What a response from Bully Boy! We haven't needed any time to get into the rhythm, get into the groove. We've just got on with it, haven't we? Right from the off.
Well, he didn't get to 180, but a good turn. Pressurizing the right throw.
Absolutely. Snatchy darts, and the opportunity is here for Michael Smith to set up a break of throw.
105.
Not the ideal way to go, but he's going to come back for an opportunity. Michael Smith.
95.
Can he take out this 76 to go into the first short interval with a 3-2 advantage? Double 18.
58.
Just pulled it, didn't he, John?
Yeah, and he pulled the second down at the single. He almost hit a treble 20. I think that might have put him off a bit going for a double. It was like, oops, I shouldn't have done that. Maybe 16 in tops.
20 for tops. For Peter Wright, 3-2.
Good
finishing from Peter Wright. Good standard so far. 5 legs down in this first quarterfinal of the night. Peter Wright leads Michael Smith by 3 legs to 2, and we'll be back live from Blackpool in a few moments' time. so far tonight. 5 legs in, and they've settled in nicely. 100 average plays 107. Peter Wright, though, held his throw there and has got the advantage after the first mini session here. They've broken each other once, but there's a long way to go. What we do know, John Part, is that we've got a pretty high standard up there tonight.
Yeah, lovely. Like many of the first matches of this week, it's just they've come out and been right in stride, and
60.
The heat's not in the way. It's actually a little cooler tonight than it was last night, and maybe that's a little relief, but they're certainly settled in.
Before tonight, Michael Smith had led 11 of his last 12 matches after the first 5 legs. Knocked out 11 out of 13 now. Peter Wright has that lead at 3-2.
100.
And they play at a fair old pace as well. Rattling through. Tough one to call so far.
Yeah, it's a great pace.
100.
You don't have to wait long for the next twist and turn. Smith, he really could be up 3-2 at this point. Missed a double.
66.
Well, 12 of the 22 games before tonight that Peter has played on stage this year, his opponent has averaged a ton plus. That's 12 of the 22 matches that Peter's appeared in on stage. And so far tonight, Michael Smith is averaging 105.
130.
So his opponents have kept him on his toes, it's fair to say. Such a high standard of a player, Peter Wright.
Well, yeah, people see the target on your back and they play to you, and
140.
the benefit is it conditions you to have to play at that level, and it's obviously benefited Peter that.
93. Peter, you require 44.
So, opportunity for Peter to go out in a 14 dart leg here. Single 12 leaves double 16. Stop for double 8 here. Tidying it up nicely. 4-2 advantage and a breaker throw back in his favour as well.
Peter to throw first.
With that finish. Good way to pick up after the short interval jump for Peter Wright, of course.
140.
Well, the pattern in this match has been 2 legs, 1 at a time. So Michael Smith will be one in that pattern to continue to get a break through here.
140.
Plenty more darts to look forward to. The World Cup, Germany, September
100.
the 9th to 12th. Always one of our favourite tournaments. The Grand Prix moves to Leicester this year. October 3rd to the 9th.
57.
Then the Grand Slam in Wolverhampton. November the 13th to the 21st. And then, of course, the big one. The Worlds. Ali Pali.
92.
Starts on December the 15th all the way through to January the 3rd. Plenty more to look forward to here on Sky Sports.
60.
And by the way, the World's tickets on general sale from Thursday the 29th of July. Every dart live on Sky. Can't wait.
59.
Yeah, as the match play is the summer, the World Champ starts at Christmas. And the festivities are astounding. Festivities here are pretty good, though, Nigel.
120.
Celebration here by the seaside, and the weather has matched that as well this week. Treble 18 leaves double 18 for 5-2.
92. Michael, you require 121.
He's missed 7 darts on a double, Peter. He's at 36% finish. Treble 17 leaves the ball for Michael Smith. Not
96.
Saw Peter nodding his head as that process was going on for Michael. He expected to be punished there. He got away with it. Let's see if he cashes in.
It's a decent marker, isn't it? How many times has he hit it with the third dart? That hurts Michael Smith. 5-2, Peter Wright leads. First to 16 legs. Reaches the semi-finals, and what a response from Michael Smith. That's his 4th 180 in a match. Matches Peter on that now. 8 between them. And we're only in leg number 8.
100.
Yeah, Michael needs to keep it up, keep the pressure on. He's going to have to start getting some of those bulls, though, on those combinations to punish. These special out shots, we haven't had any yet in this match. And we've seen this week, though, the 3-dart finishes coming in late in matches and making differences. So something to look out for here as the match progresses.
58.
Still waiting for the first 10 plus of this match. Michael Smith has hit a 10 plus in almost 3/4 of his matches in 2021. In his last 11, I should say. In his last 11. 9 out of the last 11. He has hit a 10 plus checkout.
100.
There's plenty of time to go in this one. Placing the semi-finals of the World Match Play on the line. Tremendous atmosphere here in the build-up to this match. Place absolutely buzzing. Same will apply tomorrow with the semis and then, of course, the final on Sunday.
Big setup visit from Peter to pressure this 64, because a missed 64 out here could prove extremely costly. By Michael Smith, 1 dart at double top. And this is a huge opportunity for Wright to go up 2 breaks to throw and 6 legs to 2.
Only 25% at tops in this tournament. Michael Smith, he's got to sharpen that up. 5 out of 19 before tonight at tops for Michael Smith. Treble 18 would have left the double. That would have hurt Michael Smith.
Well, Smith has been good on double 10, and to my recollection, I don't have a number for it, but there it is.
Michael Smith.
7 out of 10 before tonight.
White flag, Peter to throw first. Game on.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a great standard. The only worrying thing is that you've had that many goes in double 10. That means you're missing the tops, as you've already outlined. Yes. Yeah, there are a few exceptions, like 77, you'll hit the treble 19 to leave it, but most of the time it's because you missed tops.
Reaction. Michael Smith, focus, concentration. Stay right at it. Here comes Peter Wright. That's his 5th 180 in the match. This is a good match. Still feel there's a long way to go.
59.
That 1 break of throw advantage in Peter's favour. Holds here and have a 6-3 lead. He's off and running again here.
140.
So Nigel, what do you think? Who's going to have the most 180s in this match? Peter ahead by 1 now.
That's a ridiculous question. How can we answer that with any confidence?
It's easy.
Well, who are you going for?
I think Smith, he's scoring really well. I think he's still got a lot in him. I'm not saying he's going to win because of it, but I think he's really scoring well, which is refreshing to see from him.
Number 4.
Easy.
No drama, but I'm pretty sure he was saying rubbish there, Peter Wright.
He's back to the board now, Nigel, and I don't expect any rubbish here.
He's got a nice play. Peter Wright.
Nicely done. Tidied it up.
Right first.
Yeah, the first start was just to make sure he didn't have to go down to 2s.
Wasn't
and
rubbish then?
Now it was careful. That was a careful dart.
100.
This is a big leg now for Michael Smith, because we do go into our second mini interval at the end of this leg, and it's either going to be 7-3 to Peter Wright or 6-4.
91.
Averages on your screen. 98 Wright and a ton for Michael. Got to start finding the numbers, 91. Michael Smith. Similar percentage stats at the finish, as you can see on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess you have to say that Wright's timing has been better, and the resulting score line of 6 legs to 3 is the result.
140.
Michael has got to be careful. Has to win this leg.
140.
Wouldn't be out of it at the 7-3. Of course he wouldn't. He has to dig deep and go on a run. This is nice. Good check.
Yeah, you can't really play around and switch targets here. No, you might regret not doing so.
121.
Okay, you got to finish. Life is fine.
Right. So 105. 25. So 65. Will he be back? What a time this would be for the first ton plus. There's the treble. It's treble 19.
130.
Now there's pressure on Michael Smith, John. This has got to go.
Yes, it is. He needs that 25. Well, 19:46 left. So Tops. And Tops goes in. One guy to Tops. It's a bit of weaknesses, but not on this occasion. He holds his throw. He's back one breakdown. 6-4 to Peter Wright. Playing fantastic darts, the pair of them. Join us when we return.
But we've got plenty more darts ahead tonight. Before that, we have Peter Wright and Michael Smith coming up now, continuing very shortly. Both got a ton plus average. Peter Wright holding his nerve just about tonight.
Yeah, speaking of hundreds, right? We got a couple of hundreds right here. Yes. The averages are excellent. They've been well above as well. They're going up and down a bit volatile. Lots of 180s and some missed doubles, and that's what's causing the fluctuations.
First to 16, we remind you, this big night of darts.
123.
The Empress Ballroom, the Winter Gardens, this iconic venue, and it is so good to be back here this year.
95.
We were grateful to get the match play on it all last year, which we did at Milton Keynes behind closed doors, but it's back. It's back home. Darts has come home.
It certainly has. And yes, last year, it's an enjoyable format to view, but when it's in the right atmosphere, it's pure gold to watch.
134.
Oh, I like those covers. Now he can come back if he likes and hit another treble 18 and leave double A.
This is going to be a real test of nerve for both players. This is for 7-4. 12 would leave Tops. He's gone 20 for double 16 for 7-4.
38.
The door slightly open for Michael Smith, but no 10 plus finish as yet.
85.
Now the double 16 shot for Peter Wright for 7-4. It's a break of throw. Surely this time, yes, no problem. Just maintaining that advantage, just a break of throw up, which can be so important, and almost at the halfway stage of his target now, Peter Wright.
Yes, well, part of the thing is it's one break of throw and Peter started the match. So every time it comes to Michael Smith's throw, he's down 3 legs when he gets at the board, and it just feels all the more pressure than maybe what it really is. But the score doesn't lie. He's down 7-4, and Michael Smith really needs to hold.
Just a reminder, MVG against Nathan Aspinall coming up after this match. Michael Van Gerwen, Nathan Aspinall, World Match Play quarterfinal after this game. What a night of darts.
57.
It's just been a spectacular week of darts thus far, and won't let up.
100.
Now, Wright looking to just close that gap and put some pressure on Michael Smith here. Well, he switched to try and get treble 18 there. Didn't quite work, so very much advantage Michael Smith in this one to hold again.
129.
72. Now Peter Wright looking for a big score to just put a little bit of pressure, just knock on Michael Smith's door here.
Right. He did more than knock. I think he kicked it.
Michael, you've got 70.
Banging him down. 16 means Tops that has got to go. He's dipped below him. That has not been his friend.
You require 6.
Michael Smith.
This is where the door can come off the hinges. Peter Wright takes out 66. Double 12. Yeah, sorry, Nigel. It deserved to be said.
Peter Wright.
Twice over.
That's big, John, isn't it? Because that is another break of throw in Peter Wright's favour. He's now 8-4 ahead, and if he holds here at 9-4, Michael Smith's in a spot of bother. Still plenty of time to go, of course there is. But Tops once
100.
again. Michael Smith, before tonight, only 26.3% on double top
123.
This tournament, in this tournament, before tonight's match. That's why he's been switching for double 10 so often, he's been forced to. Got to try and sort that out tonight. Meanwhile, Peter Wright slams in a 7th 180. The 17th of the tournament.
60.
Well, he feels comfortable. He's halfway to the finish line, and those 2 breaks cushion. Sort of pressure-free just now. He's sort of unfettered to change.
130.
He's playing so nicely and so consistently. It's hard to see him letting Michael back in, isn't it? You know, he's had 9 darts here. He's down to
84.
A 2-dart combo for an 11-dart leg.
91.
For a 9-4 advantage in no time at all. Tops. No problem for Peter on that one.
Peter Wright.
It's 9-4 Peter Wright. Needs another 7 legs. And Michael Smith
60.
under pressure, only 60. Peter can hurt him again here with 2 trebles on this visit.
Yeah, his doubling, his finishing, very clinical of late, right? He started out a bit sloppy, but he's, without getting 10+ outs, he's been really effective finishing.
140.
We see both around 40%, just over, right? But there was some poor numbers earlier, and those have both got better. But Wright with more opportunities.
140.
Still, Michael is averaging 100, but well behind here.
131.
140 would do Peter nicely. What a start that is, by the way. Another red bit.
130. Michael 170.
This has got to go.
90.
Well, this is an opportunity for Peter
91.
Wright to go 3 breaks of throw ahead, John.
Yeah, he's been 2-darting a lot of these lately. Well, not on that route, he won't, but double 9 to be just as effective.
73.
Just to let Michael off the hook there. Treble 20 to lead double 10, which he's been a lot better at. Or 20 for Tops, which he hasn't been brilliant at.
40.
And he's gone high once again. And Tops is causing him problems yet again tonight. Double 9 the target for Peter. You have to fear for Michael Smith now, John.
Yeah, significant 3-break of throw lead here for Peter Wright. And one thing I look at in these long match play matches is Peter Wright's closer to the finish than Michael Smith is to him. And that's a really bad sign if you're Michael Smith.
Well, Peter's form has been so impressive. He's had, before this match, he's had darts at the double in all but 5 of the legs that he's played in this week in Blackpool. And look how he's going here. He's kicking it on. He doesn't want to hang about position.
And he just holds throw, and he gets into that position I'm talking about, being
23.
only 5 away, and would be 7 ahead of Smith. And That takes some real work to wrangle back against someone with 106 average.
131. 86. Speedy require 50.
So, 18 for double 16 for Peter Wright for 11-4. His opponent is not on a finish. No pressure.
34.
He's going to be back anyway.
He might as well have gone for the 10-dart leg there on the bowler, really, if he's going to do that.
140.
Maybe not quite to the showboating stage just yet, John. Still got work to do here. They have. Oh, double 4. He wants this done now. He wants this out of the way.
14.
Well, you fancy they'll be back to have a go at that. Double 1.
I don't know. This is a gift. If that treble 18 went in.
55.
Right. All about mopping up here for Peter Wright. Up towards, you know what he needs. First time. That is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And Michael Smith is up against it here big time. It's a dominating display from Smith by Peter Wright, who's 11-4 up. He's only 5 away from the semi-finals. Is there any way back? Faithfully boy, find out when we come back. Welcome back to the Winter Gardens in Blackpool's quarterfinals night in the World Match Play, and what a scoreline for Peter Wright so far. 11-4 against Michael Smith with a comprehensive display. His finishing has been good. His 180s, 8 against 4. You asked earlier, John, who do you fancy to get the more 180s in this match? It was too close to call at the time, but Peter Wright is so on his game. It's unbelievable. And Michael Smith with the throw at the start of this next session, already knowing that he's under pressure to hold, or it could be curtains fairly soon.
96.
Well, that last session of 5 legs, he was swept away by Peter Wright and went from being 6-4 down to 11-4, and really it's disastrous position, and he has to try and do the equivalent right back to sweep this session.
Well, you mentioned, didn't you, that Michael's got to throw 3 of the next 5 legs in this mini session. If he can just take a break in there, if he could add a break into that and take this session 4-1, then we've got a 12-8 match on our hands, and it's not over then. But is Peter likely to let him get into it like that?
He has made mistakes finishing. He's also been deadly finishing. But Michael has to figure, if I get pressure, I got to be in the position to do so. But yes, Peter Wright, after 15 legs, averaging over 104, it's not a simple thing to say, yeah, I'll just reel off some legs and win. You're going to need a little help.
130, and Michael
100.
just the one treble.
Video require 130.
Peter Wright doing a job on Michael Smith here, no doubt.
It's
got to be one of his, if not the worst visit of the match. He still leaves 88. Another one of those leaves double 14 for a 148. That would have been the first 2 plus check out of the match.
Peter
Wright is back for 88 for 12-4. Double 14. Just as I was saying, Michael Smith needed a 4-1 session. Peter Wright breaks again, John.
Excruciating stuff for the Smith camp. It's not letting up, Nigel. It's not letting up.
Relentless Peter Wright. Don't forget Michael Van Gerwen and Nathan Aspinall standing by in our second match of the night. Only 2 matches in an evening now because the longer format up to 16 legs for the winner, maybe more in a overtime, but I don't think we're going to need that in this one, because Peter Wright is 4 legs away and in total control.
Yeah, at this point in the match, you almost feel and sense like this is now Peter Wright trying to finish off strongly to send the message out. You're not going to be able to deal with me. To all the rest of the field. To complete a performance in a fashion no one else has done as of yet. That's his goal. Well, maybe only himself.
93.
Yeah, well, you look at Michael, 8 missed starts and a double, 4 out of 12. That's cost him. Treble 20, leaves single for the setup. The tops.
100. Michael, you're 128.
Now Smith hits the treble.
88.
Tops for Peter Wright to go within 3 of the match. Here we go.
He's on the 17th.
Well, he is absolutely on fire, Peter Wright. This is a very, very impressive display.
60.
At the end of the first break, the first interval, the first session, Peter was 3-2 up. 12 legs since. Peter's won 10 of them. Brilliant. And the averages per session as well. Sessions of 5 legs, we remind you.
Yeah, I believe it's a run of 7 on the trot, Nigel.
Yep.
Completely smashing the morale of Michael Smith.
59.
Yeah, it must destroy you. Must absolutely destroy you. Session-wise, session averages tell it all as well.
140.
Well, it may be that Michael can claim a leg back here, but it's only on throw.
122.
Maybe a mirage.
Maybe just consolation.
Well, it's been so long since he's had a double. You know, sometimes you struggle to get it.
125.
He's desperate for it.
Double 12 for Bully Boy.
He's only 18 flags.
14 that leg gets better, but as I say, it's only a hold of throw.
19 flags, Peter,
long way back.
Game on.
Yeah, that was well done, and he kind of was unfortunate on that 148 opportunity to hold the last time. And,
97.
he doesn't, you know, as demoralized as he must feel in so many ways, he's still trying.
83.
He is. We'll keep trying, but running out of time, and particularly when on throw, Peter Wright is playing 100. Like this.
And I have to say, I haven't seen too much, if any, of the bad body language from Michael to the extent that he might have done in the past when things aren't going well. He's still focused, determined. But the scoreline will always deflate you, no matter how you try to spin it. It is what it is.
Nice. Michael Smith hits the lot. 100.21 average, and he's 13.5 down. How does that work?
90. He's Uruguay 170.
Peter Wright has won 22 of his last 26 games. Looking like 23 of 27.
105. Michael Uruguay 84.
Can Michael break the throw here? 84 needed. Treble 20 would be quite handy. Bullseye needed for a break and throw. Maybe he's not done just yet.
Michael to the
approval maybe, or respect from Peter Wright, I think is more the word.
Yeah, that is the word.
81.
He doesn't want his opponent to come all the way back into the match, but he respects the fact that he isn't rolling over.
Yeah, it's still that 3 breaks a throw in his favour. 13-6 advantage. Needs Michael to go on a real run of successive legs. Is there any way back for Michael Smith? The fact is, though, that whilst Peter's on 13 legs, he's only 3 away from the semi-finals. So Michael is running out of time. For every leg that Michael wins now, it's a case of edging closer to the finish line.
42.
And Peter, maybe just losing a bit of the focus. Sometimes you can be too comfortable, and you lose your edge a bit, and it affects your focus.
Michael, you record 124.
Now, a 1-2-4 would go into a break with a bit of encouragement. Left tops Michael, which we know isn't his particular favourite right now.
100.
Michael could have
Michael,
gone
you
with a
record
140 there. Gone high this time. That's better. That's better. Michael Smith went on a nice little run there. Long way to go for him to claw his way back. Peter Wright can see the finish line. Needs 3 more legs. It's 13-7 to Snakebite. Join us for more here in Blackpool in a few moments' time.
Welcome back to quarterfinals night 2, where we have Peter Wright 13-7 over Michael Smith currently. It was 13-4, Smith on a bit of a run. But coming up, Michael Van Gerwen against Nathan Aspinall, and both, say if they're on, they're going to win. And they might both be on. They've both been on here, Nigel, at stages apiece, but there's been a lot of really fantastic darts throwing thus far in the match.
Yes, some good stuff, and Peter went on that run. He's still got 3 breaks of throw in his favour, and he comes out here at the start of this next session with the throw, and he'd be keen to just get this one on the board to stop Michael's run and to edge ever closer to the 16 leg mark. 60. Mind you, if you are just joining us tonight here at the Winter Gardens in Blackpool, it is first to 16, but you have to be 2 legs clear. Match play format. Good switch down for cover. Treble 19 from Snakebite. Averaging 101 now.
140.
102 tournament average.
There haven't been, I think there's only been the one occasion where the tie break in the match play system has come into effect. And not many this year, so 1.
Yep.
57.
Michael will just keep asking the question and probing away, but this is nice again from Peter Wright.
150.
Good ball management, well played. He's double 16.
I think he would have used that break and the action to just give his head a shake, Peter. Say, listen, come on now, get the job done. You're not even close to being done. You need 3 legs. Double 8.
60. Starts to annoy him. Fortunate that Michael's on a ton plus tough one. Treble 19 would have left the ball after that first start.
82.
Just didn't happen for him. So he's back.
60.
Peter Wright for double 80 now. Got to go. Getting closer. That's another leg chalked off.
22nd leg,
For Peter Wright. He made hard work of it, but he's got there anyway. 2 away now, Peter Wright.
96.
Well, that means Michael Smith has to win the next 7 before he can afford to lose a leg. Well, maybe not. He could lose the next leg, but then he would have to win 7. Either way you look at it, that's not much wiggle room.
No,
100.
no margin for error. But it's not all about how Michael's playing, it's also the strength of Peter Wright's game, his all-round game.
95.
There's no doubt that on the match stats that you can see, your 10 plus table, Peter Wright with the extra 180s and the 140s as well. And he's been managing his game, has been very impressive. Michael Van Gerwen and Nathan Aspinall standing by here in Blackpool.
98.
Well, that's a trouble visit. Trouble, not treble.
Yes. Oh, great recovery that for Peter Wright after hitting the signal 1. That was superb. Treble 17. He's gone treble 19 for double 10.
117.
I knew he was there.
He didn't hit either of them, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, he's hit the treble 17. To go within 1 of the match. Peter Wright. And he's going to throw for the match here. And a place in the semi-final.
23rd leg, Peter
15 legs to 7. What a way to come back after the short interval. You would expect Peter to mop it up here with the throw. And 140 to start with.
121.
Michael Smith will fear the worst from here now. Those 2 legs on the bounce that Peter's hit after that mini interval. He's at it again here. He's at it again. 9-1-8. He's averaging 101 as well. 6 starts away, maybe less, from the semi-final of the World Match Play. Van Gerwen and Aspinall standing by. Don't miss that, folks.
123.
58.
70.
Is this his moment? Peter Wright, single 18, leaves tops for the match. Oh,
80.
Well, Michael had a 108 to save his last match. Can he get a 170 to save this one?
there's 1, there's 2, and the bullseye!
145.
His last visit of the tournament may well prove to be 2 treble 20s and a missed start at Bull. Tops for Peter Wright. There's a decent marker. Surely this time. Yes, indeed.
And the match.
Peter Wright with a comprehensive victory over Michael Smith. That was some performance from Snakebite. Confirming the result. Peter Wright 16, Michael Smith 7. And still to come, our next game this evening. And what a cracker this promises to be. It's coming up next. It's Michael Van Gerwen and Nathan Aspinall.
I feel good, I feel comfortable, and when I can keep doing this, keep putting the pressure on the guys who are playing, I think I can put them under a huge amount of pressure. If they know, even they play their best game in life, they still know if Michael Van Gerwen plays the best game, they cannot beat me, but he still has to do it.
I don't fear Michael. Did it in the early days, probably, like a lot of us did. I know if I play my A game, I'll win, simple as that, and he knows that.
Welcome back to night 7 of this year's World Match Play. It was dominant from Peter Snakebite Wright in our first quarter-final of the night against Michael Smith. He said at the beginning of this tournament, before throwing a single dart, that he'd win this event. He is now 2 games away from doing just that. Snakebite with a 16-7 win over Michael Smith. Ran away with it in the end, the world number 2. Looking very good indeed, composed, relentless really. And Michael Smith, no doubt, will be disappointed with that scoreline. A ton average for Peter Wright, 99 for Michael Smith, 918 for Peter Wright, 19 for the tournament now, and 5 for Michael Smith. Peter Wright 36% on his doubles as well, but a 16-7 win in his first quarter-final of the night. Let's hear from Peter Wright now. He's with Michael Bridge.
Yeah, thank you, Emma. I'm about to say what a phenomenal performance, but I've got Peter shaking his head.
What's that?
You're shaking your head.
Yeah, my percentage on doubles were terrible. And obviously 100 average is not that good. But I was actually nervous. I felt brilliant coming on stage, and I had too many loose darts in there, too many hundreds, too many 140s or 180s, but it's a W, but it's always hard to play against Michael. You know, he's the future of darts. When I've gone, you know, he's going to be number 1 in the world, he's going to be world champion, he's going to be winning everything. But, you know, today was just my day. He missed a few doubles there, let me in.
Peter, you've beat him. You've comfortably beat him. I think you're being kind. That was great. So it says Phil Taylor Trophy. You played like Phil Taylor like that, calm, composed, hitting the doubles. You've got to give yourself some praise.
Yeah, I was playing roughly at Michael's pace because I was quite comfortable. And then 1 or 2 shots I had to slow down because I was launching the first start and it was getting too high. But it's a W.
You said a few weeks ago, I'm going to win the world match play. That's the sort of performance that justifies the sort of talk.
2 more games.
There's no one more than Peter Wright that loves the crowd. They love you so much, don't they?
These guys, absolutely fantastic. They're amazing. You know, if we was in Las Vegas and people had tickets and darts, they'd be outside them. You'd only get about 20 or 30 people. But we've had the sun all day long for about a week, and these guys still turn up, and everybody's wringing wet because everyone's sweating.
Peter, I know you're hard on yourself, but I'm telling you now, it's a pleasure to watch you tonight. Many, many congratulations. Peter Wright!
Peter Wright then through to the semi-finals. This, the confirmation of the draw. He'll face the winner of our next one between Michael van Gerwen and Nathan Aspinall. As you can see, Dimitri Vandenberg and Christoph Ratajski face off in the other side of the draw. A ton average, only 36% on the doubles. He didn't look nervous. He said he was nervous up there.
Yeah, obviously he was.